Hello, my name is Skylar. Welcome to my channel. I know I'm in like a really weird lighting area, but if you can hear that, I wanted to make a video today about, oh my gosh, my guinea pigs, because I just got, I don't want to say got, adopted 2 rescue guinea pigs in the past couple weeks, and I just want to make a video about them because I have been watching so many guinea pig videos. I mean, I always did anyway before I had them. Yeah, they're literally crazy because I had their salad, but I was waiting because I just got in their cage and I really wanted to, oh my gosh, get their salad for the video so that I could show them and you could see them, because sometimes like they are hiding and sleeping and stuff. So they're going crazy, and yeah, I'm trying to film like when I don't get like ready, just because I'm trying to be more like realistic here, and if I need to like get ready to film, then it decreases my motivation to film. So I'm trying to find ways to my motivation to film. I'm not saying motivation, but I'm really busy. But I just cleaned their cage so you can see what the clean cage looks like, and I'll talk about their setup and everything. So I'm gonna give them their salad. Okay, so I'm just giving them their salad. Sorry if the fan is too loud, but this is their plate, and here they are. This one is a skinny pig, and his name is Casper, and hopefully my phone doesn't fall, but it's pretty locked in. And this one back here is Choopy, the long-haired one. So I have a Silkie guinea pig, and his name is Chupacabra, like the, oh my gosh, the mythical creature. My husband liked that, so we call him Choopy. And this is Casper because he's a pretty friendly little guy. So his original name was Poultry Seasoning, I don't know. And then his original name was Ivan. And usually if I change their name when I adopt them, I'll move their original name to their middle name. So hopefully that this is not too quiet. So I'm really trying to talk like loud, but I'm not a loud person, so hopefully it works. So here's Choopy eating his salad. So let me just talk a little about their story. Oh, here's the cage. I hate to use the term cage, it's more like a pen, but they have their hay over here, their hay bag, 2 water bottles, but for some reason they like hate this water bottle, but I just had it. Their tree trunk, their little fleece hut. This is a Guinea dad liner. Bath mat is from Target. This new litter box thing I just got from pet store. That blue thing is from Target. Hay bag is from kvcage.com. Pee pads from Etsy. Tunnel, Etsy. They have the pocket. I do put a pee pad in their pocket because they really like to go to the bathroom, like inside here. And then normally I have a huge, what they call it, like a KV car wash, a huge fleece thing, sort of like that thing in the corner that goes across the whole back. But it was really dirty because, as you can see, it hangs down and they sort of like peed and pooped all over it. And yeah, they can't get at those wires back there. But this is a 2x5 CNC cage. They got their little hanging thing here. Get some shots of them. But they're really good boys. I'll probably turn the camera away then and show myself. So maybe I can do it with them in the background. Alright, I'm trying to get them in the background, but this is like the worst angle humanly possible. So I'm just gonna have to turn this and talk about them a little bit from this angle. Yeah, so basically, I know it looks so dark. Hopefully it's not, and I hope that you can hear me okay. But I do have the fan on because it's like really hot outside. And normally the air conditioner's on, but I put it on fan mode, so it's a little quieter. But basically, I used to have a guinea pig growing up, and like obviously I didn't know what I was doing because I was like 12. And I had a guinea pig when I was like 5, and obviously I really didn't know what I was doing then, but I did have guinea pigs like those ones growing up, and I was not allergic, and then somehow I became allergic to guinea pigs, like really bad allergic. Like I would break out in hives even touching them, and being around them, like holding them for 5 minutes, I couldn't hold them, I could not pet them, I could not even like be near a guinea pig. My allergy was so severe. So what am I saying? So my husband works my husband works at like an animal shelter, and they have guinea pigs there, and sometimes I would go to work with him. He would have to work like a couple hours, so I would just go with him and hang out with the animals, like the dogs and the cats, because I just love animals and it's nice, I don't know, hang out with them, whatever. And there was guinea pigs there, and I was like, I know I'm allergic, but I really want to pet them. So basically, I hate to say basically all the time, so I went and I pet the guinea pigs. And I thought, I feel like I'm not having any sort of reaction literally at all. And I didn't really think that much on it, because I always told myself that I wouldn't probably get guinea pigs again, just because my allergy was so severe. And then there's sodas. They love eating together. Yeah. So anyway, I just been seeing so many guinea pig videos on YouTube, and I have a lot of pets. I guess I don't really say that a lot on my channel, but I have 14 pets, but the most I had at one time, I want to say, I think is 17 pets. Mostly that was back when I had a lot of rodents. I had mice and gerbils, and I have 3 cats, and I have 5 turtles, and I have 2 lizards. So I know it sounds like a lot, but if you were to be in my house, like, it doesn't necessarily feel like that much, just because they're all like in enclosures besides my cats. And if you know reptiles, like, they really honestly do not do very much. So I really like rodents. Rodents are like my favorite type of animal to have. I do have a gerbil and a hamster still. Yeah, so I can make a video about them too if anyone's interested, but they're in this room too. They're like on the other side of the room. But I don't know where I'm getting at. Oh, I've been seeing a lot of YouTube videos. I watch a lot of Autumn Grace and Alyssa Nicole, her pet channel, and I just love the way people like decorate the cages and seeing all the stuff that you can get for them. And I've really been spending a lot of money in a way that I'm not happy with lately, like a lot of just dumb stuff. Not dumb, it's stuff that I like, but I thought it would be a productive way for me to spend my money, is to be able to buy stuff, obviously everything they need, but I want to buy like seasonal items. That's what I really like. So yeah, and my husband's work, like, obviously they worked with him, like, he works there, so they know that he is like capable of caring for a pet, because he took care of the guinea pigs at work before and everything. So we went, and I was not intending on adopting a guinea pig when I went to his work. I just wanted to interact with the guinea pigs to see if I was allergic still, because I really suspected that I wasn't. And yeah, I guess if I can show, oh, where are they? There's Choopy. So I saw on the website, went on the website to look and see if there was any available guinea pigs for me to go and interact with. And I was like busy that day too, so I was like, I'm just gonna pop over and like, he knows the people that work there. So I went, and little Choopy was there. His name was Poultry Seasoning, and I saw him on the website, and I really thought he was like stunning. I prefer like female pets, I guess, if I had to pick, just because like I'm a female, I don't know, but I really don't care. I'm not that picky. I do have mostly male animals. So he was a boy, and I saw he was by himself, and they're not supposed to be by themselves, if anyone knows that. This is not a care guide video, so let me just be clear that I just am sharing about my guinea pigs. This meet my guinea pigs. But I went and I pet him, and I held him, and he is so, there he goes. He is so good at being held. I just want to say, like, he's just like, I say he's just like a Yorkie or something. Like, he'll just sit in your lap, very calm, very sweet, and yeah. So I thought, I'm obviously not allergic because I've been holding him or interacting with him, and I interacted with other guinea pigs before, a few months ago, and yeah, I know now I'm not allergic anymore, thank God. So yeah, but I always thought I would never be able to have a guinea pig, and because of these like severe allergies. And I'm not allergic to any other rodents or anything, which is so crazy. I'm not allergic to bunnies. I was allergy tested before, and I am allergic to some dog saliva, but that's only if they will lick me, I'll get a rash. So, unrelated. I don't know, I just feel like talking a lot today. I haven't filmed in a while, and I just be talking all the time in my head, so yeah. So I went and I said, I really want him, but we didn't have a cage or anything. So his work let us, like, because obviously they know my husband, they let us borrow his cage, which it was actually a really decent size enclosure. I want to say it was comparable to, it was bigger than like a 2x3 CNC cage, even maybe a little more narrow, but it was a fine temporary enclosure for him. Obviously I don't have it anymore. That's why I was waiting to film, because I wanted to get everything set up, because I don't want to show anything bad, just in case people think that it's okay. And it was really a pain to clean too. Like, it had a lid, like a huge wire lid, and I literally had to like put my whole head and everything inside and my arms to clean it, because it was just annoying. But yeah, the CNC cages are the best. Yeah, definitely get a CNC cage, or you can build your own, but I bought one pre-made because I don't feel like, I'm not really a DIY person, you know. Anyway, so I went back and got him. Later that day we picked him up because I really wanted him to like be in my care, because it is sad. I don't want to talk bad about my husband's work, and that's not what this video is about, but they don't have the resources to give them fresh veggies every day or anything. Like, they get hay, they get water, but it's not a guinea pig rescue. It's a rescue for cats and dogs, and if a guinea pig is in a bad situation, they will take in the guinea pig or rodent or whatever. But he was in a bad situation. We have found out not that much about him, because I guess the lady that brought him in did not speak English very well, and no one was there to like translate. But he was a breeder guinea pig, so this lady was breeding him. Like, he fathered multiple litters, so he's a daddy. But he does have an ear tag too, which I kind of like suspected that was weird, because it has like a number on it, 383. Sad. And I asked my husband about taking it off, but he said that sometimes, like, if it's been there a while, it could get infected or something if we take it out. So yeah, he's got his little earring, as I call it. I really don't like it, but I don't want it to hurt him in any way. But it's old, because you can feel it, and he has no pain from it, and they estimate him to be a year old, but I really have no idea how old he is, because so that's the story of Choopy. And yeah, so I got him, I ordered him immediately that day. I went online and I ordered him a 2x4 CNC cage. I actually got his cage from Guinea Dad. Originally I wanted a colored bottom. It's I have all their stuff back here, but yeah, it's just this gray, and the grids are gray. They're 14-inch grids. So anyway, he wasn't a 2x4, and then I contacted a rescue on Pet Finder. It's not close, it's an hour and a half away. I contacted them because I saw they had a single male guinea pig that they wanted to see if he could bond with another male, and they would not let you take him unless you had a male. So I thought, oh my gosh, perfect, I have a male that I think that they could be friends. And I contacted the girl, and I did have to fill out a very lengthy application, which I think is a good thing. Choopy's favorite food is romaine, and Casper, there he is. His favorite food, I don't know, maybe, yeah. So I contacted this lady, and she was really sweet, and I did fill out the application. I did say that I had guinea pigs before and I was allergic, and blah blah blah. I explained the whole situation. So yeah, and definitely the application was educational, I would say, because there's not a lot, but some stuff on there I didn't know. But she questioned like your care because of a specific guinea pig rescue, and they're not in a rush to, she said, like, we're not in a rush, we don't want it, we don't just give them to anybody, we want them to go to like a good home. And yeah, my husband drove to the rescue an hour and a half away, and took our Choopy to see if he would bond with one of their guinea pigs, Wesley, and immediately it just like was not working out at all, like, which I kind of suspected because on the website it said that Wesley was tried to be paired up with multiple other males and he did not get along with them. So the girl said like she might end up getting him like neutered just so he can be with a female so he can have like a buddy, but immediately they were doing like really intense teeth chattering at each other. And of course, like, this was in a pen, like a neutral space, and the girl was there with like a towel or something, some sort of blanket or whatever, to like separate them when they were fighting, not fighting, but doing the teeth chattering, and like they just would not stop. And at first the other pig was trying to go on top of Choopy, like trying to like display dominance, and Choopy was letting it happen. So I thought, oh, okay, maybe Choopy's like a submissive guinea pig, because one has to be dominant and the other one, she said, has to like give in to the other one, like they can't both be dominant. But then Choopy started trying to get on top of him, so yeah, it was just not going good. And she was like, yeah, I don't feel good about this, because like immediately you could just tell like they were hating each other. And yeah, like the other guy, I don't know, he was not very friendly. He's not friendly to humans either, sadly, but I'm sure that like he was with a foster before, so like he's in a home and everything, doing good. Oh, my boy. Oh, Choopy's back there in his hay bag. Yeah, so that did not work out. And the lady, I didn't care, because not that I didn't care, but I just thought that if it didn't work out, it was not meant to be. And I told her, like, you know, just keep us in mind, maybe you'll get another single male. Oh, I want to mention that I chose this rescue even though it was far away because it was the only place I could find that would let you try and bond them before leaving. And I really didn't want to take a pig home and have it not work out, just because I am sort of limited on space here. I mean, I could make more space, but I didn't want to have two separate guinea pigs. I wanted Choopy to be with a guinea pig. That was like my intention. And there are many guinea pigs on Pet Finder, which is really good. You should go on Pet Finder. You definitely do not go to a pet store, because if you can just look up rodent mills, they're like the worst place ever. None of my pets are from a pet store. I haven't got a pet store pet in a long time because they all usually just come from a bad place. And or Craigslist is a good resource also, but I did go on Pet Finder because yeah, I wanted to see if there was a way I could see if he could meet up with the pig without taking it home, because I don't want to take them home and I'm not that experienced with males at all. I didn't want to not work out. I did try and bond my gerbil before I had a male gerbil and a pair of male gerbils, and I tried to bond them together, and my gerbil does not like other gerbils. He was trying to attack them completely unprovoked. They were fine with him, and they were senior gerbils and they were totally fine with him. And he was a little gerbil at the time. He was young and they were seniors, and they were leaving him completely alone, and he kept trying to attack them in the playpen that I was trying to introduce them in. This is so unrelated, but anyway, it's not fun when it doesn't work out. I'm saying I've seen males not get along, and I don't feel comfortable if guinea pigs were to be attacking each other. I feel, you know, whatever. I do work from home and I'm always in this room while I'm working, so I do watch them a lot. But yeah, so then she said I do have 2 other males that are not on Pet Finder, so we can try one of them maybe. She actually had 3 males, but she said the one was crazy. And there was 2, and one was Casper. Obviously I took him home, so you can guess how it went. But the other one was this guy named Dave, and he was like chattering at us from his enclosure, and I was like, he doesn't even like people, like what the heck. But I didn't want to just go off this guinea pig, but I really love hairless animals. I did have a hairless rat when I was in like elementary school. Me and my dad had a hairless rat, and he was really great. But I told her, I was like, I don't want to pick based off what I like. I want you to tell me who is a better fit to try. and she said him, and his name was Ivan at the time. I still call him Ivan. I don't know. It's hard with him. He looks like an Ivan. But yeah, so we tried them together, and Choopy is the dominant pig in the relationship, and they did become friends pretty quickly. They started eating hay together. They still do a little bit of chasing, which is normal, and they will do like, Choopy will do rumble strutting, and like Casper will do a little bit of chattering, like light chattering if Choopy is bothering him, because Choopy really wants to play and like get all up on Casper and like run around with him, and Casper is like not about it, but Choopy loves it. Like he'll run up to Casper and then just start popcorning just because he got to like run up to him. And I never saw Choopy popcorn really until I got Casper and bring them home. Like I never saw Choopy so happy, and he was brought into my husband's work in a carrier with like a bunch of other pigs too, so it's really crazy. Oh, now Choopy goes back for the romaine. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's their story. I took him home. It's going well. We've had Casper a week and a half, and I've had Choopy for about 3 weeks. Oh, immediately I upgraded them to a 2x5. So they're in a 2x5 CNC. I got in a cage extension from Guinea Dad, which I'm so happy that they had that, because I was trying to like DIY it and it was not gonna go well. And it matches. Everything looks so nice. I actually end up loving the gray. I love this like matte gray. So nice looking. Yeah, he's upset because I had to clean his car wash. Sad. I'm sorry, buddy. But yeah, Etsy has so much good stuff. I love buying stuff for them. I love feeding them. Honestly, cleaning their cage I love, because it's like so satisfying getting up all the poop. I do spot clean twice a day because skinny pigs, if you don't know, I've learned so much lately, but they eat and poop twice as much as normal guinea pigs, so they have to eat twice as much to keep up their body heat. So he's constantly eating, drinking, pooping. I don't really mind. I don't have any issues with the rodent poop. Like, to me, cat poop is really nasty, but rodent poop is like whatever to me. So yeah, that's their story and how they came to be together. They get along really well so far. They eat together. They love eating together. I put 2 bowls out and they want to eat out of the same bowl. They sleep in the pocket, like not right up against each other, but near each other. And yeah, I would love to make more videos on them in the future if anyone is interested in watching that. My leg fell asleep, but yeah, I guess I'll show them one more time. Casper is estimated to be like 1 year and 5 months old, so going off that, they're sort of similar in age, but Choopy we don't really know. Oh, and Casper, I want to say quick, the rescue lady originally got him from like these sketchy people on Craigslist. Like, she went out looking for pigs in a bad situation, and sadly he was with another skinny pig that had wounds, open wounds on him, and he ended up passing away at the rescue, like I want to say in May, she said. And he was with another male that ended up like bullying him, so he does have some scars on him just from the bullying that the other pig was doing to him. Yeah, Choopy has never bullied him. Choopy is actually very, very sweet and does not try and get on top of him at all or anything anymore. And he does have a scar from, he had ringworm previously. He's cured now. But if you know anything, like, I literally had ringworm before, literally on my face, right here. From my husband's work, he got it from kittens. But that's just a fungus. But yeah, he's cured now. He's kidding himself back there. But yeah, he does get scratched easily, so I do have to really keep on top of his nails. I did contact the lady about it. We're still in regular contact, and she did have to approve my setup and everything. I want to say, like, this has all been like approved by like the rescue, everything that I use and their diet. Like, she's well aware of like everything I'm doing, because I talk to her pretty much every day. asking her questions. So I'm so glad I adopted from them. If anyone really wants to know, if you leave a comment, I'll say what it is. But yeah, it's a lot of work, but so far I'm loving it. I love having them. I love seeing them all day. They're both so sweet. Choopy's actually way better at handling than Casper is. Casper does not really like to be handled, but if you know, like, you have to do health checks on them every week. And yeah, maybe I'll talk about what I do for them in another video, like what my daily routine. So these are definitely my most work, my animals that are the most work, way more than like cats or anything. So just think about that if you want a guinea pig. And like I said, you should definitely adopt, not from a pet store. And yeah, let me just show them one more time, but thanks so much for watching. Okay, there's Casper and his little sad fleece thing. Way different than what he's used to. In a future video, if I make one on them, then I'll show the huge fleece car wash thing that I have for them. And yeah, this is their hide with the peep head. Cannot have enough peep heads. Cuddle sack, they don't really like this thing, but I have it there. And then Choopy is asleep. I have a cushion in there from KB Cage. And yeah, there's their hay set up. It looks a little disheveled because they just went in there. And 2 water bottles, one for each of them. Some little of these things, toys. And I do have this ball, this forage ball from the pig room. Oh, they have this piggy bunk bed also, but I'm washing the mats for it, so they can't have it right now. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.